Hello friends, and welcome back to another video. And today we are going to be working in my current journal. This is for the month of September that I'm in, and I think we started this back in July. So this is July, August, 3 months worth of creative daily journaling. And so I wanted to kind of pop on because I know that we have been doing all the things in the series, and I just wanted to kind of do like a journal with me to show the next steps. Like we've done our backgrounds, we've added different things, and so at this point I was just going to kind of pop on because I'm journaling today and just show you guys where I kind of pick up and some of the things that I have, like ephemera that I've collected, how I use it, photos, and yeah, so let's go ahead and jump in and get started. So in the last video we talked about adding some charms and things, and I had put these tassels in because my daughter made her first mum and had her first mum. Not long story on that, but I'll tell you kind of what happened on that. Well, so we had decided that we would make the mom, her and her little boyfriend. I call him little boyfriend because they're just still little to me. And so they decided to do the whole switching of the moms on the weekend before. So we all kind of were scrambling, and then Wednesday night we stayed up extremely late doing it. I think I mentioned that in the last video. And so then she brought home her mom and needed some additional things added to it. So I worked on that on Friday, took off work early so I could go do all the things and work on that on Friday. And so yeah, so that's kind of been, I've been busy doing mom things, you know, and so whew, kind of glad it's over, to be honest with you. And I loved everybody's input about moms. I was going to bring it and show you. I'll try to bring it into the next video and show it to you guys, her mom that we finished up and everything. It really turned out cute. This is the one that they bought on the garter. I've heard several people say that's huge, but then I googled it and they are all mega this now. Well, they weren't too bad. We went to the football game on Friday night, the homecoming game, and I have to say they were not overly, you know, too much like I saw them in the past. Of course, I sat in one area and didn't really roam around or anything. So anyway, I'm just kind of, this is one of those pages that I had like a tip in, not a tip in, but this was like when I took my page apart and I put in extra paper, smaller, kind of making it more like a junk journal. So I actually, once I figured out my numbering and everything, we're going to do 2 pages for this for Wednesday. And so I thought I would just kind of dedicate this page over here as her little mum page. So, and kind of tell the story. Remember the star. You know, sometimes you just have things loitering around, but I had to laugh because right before I got on to start journaling, I wanted to go ahead and add numbers, and then I could not find my numbers anywhere. Remember how I told you I always create a pocket at the front because I always lose my numbers? Well, even creating a pocket at the front, I lost my numbers. And then I remembered I put them in this little box, and so I was like, okay, I'm just going to keep them in here for now and just kind of remember that that I had put these in here. So, and also what's kind of nice about this little box is I can add all the ephemera that I have that I want to work on, because that really is something that I wanted to show you, be also kind of showing a video of all the things that you can do that isn't necessarily you know, like stuff you buy like for crafting, for journaling. And so one of these things we're going to add, because she went and picked up my dog's Bravecto, which is a flea medication, and they take it like every 6 months. And my vet is like he's so considerate of cost, you know. And when we first started this, because we live out, you know, where there's all kind of animals and whatnot, And when they first came on the market with this, he was like, I have this new stuff, but you know, it's very expensive, and you know, I guess he wanted me to make sure that he wasn't just trying to like push a medication, you know, for money wise. But this stuff is good, you guys, if y'all have pets and have fleas and stuff, because basically what they do is it kind of I don't know what it does, but it sure does work. That's all I know, because I can always tell. Like I said, we have neighbors' dogs come in the yard and all kind of stuff out here, so it's good to have stuff that works, and this stuff works. So just my little tidbit on. And I had a stamp, which I just bought a little wiener dog stamp, and I was gonna put it on here, but I don't see it, so that's okay. That's okay. We're gonna move on. We're gonna call it good. Like I said, we're just kind of adding things. I always come back in here and finish it up, so I just kind of wanted to show you guys how my next step, kind of what I do, is start adding photos. Now, I'm not saying you have to do it this way at all. You could I mean, because a lot of times I wish I could sit down and do one page all at once and be done with it, but I just don't function that way, and so I have to be okay with it. So on Monday we did some running around, so I did pick up some receipts, and y'all, it's Samaritan's Purse. If you're not familiar with this, I know it's worldwide. I don't know if every country has it, but a lot of countries have it. So I did pick up my two. We're going to be doing 2 shoe boxes this year, so I did pick up those, but I picked up one to put in my journal. We went to Hobby Lobby, and I picked up this, not getting a job at Hobby Lobby, but I wanted to put that in here as like, yeah, we did that. This is what we did. So yeah, so that's kind of one of the things that if I see stuff here and there, I'll pick it up. Now, I'm not trying to be wasteful of this brochure, because I go to Hobby Lobby quite a bit. But for this particular day, I'm just going to cut this out and put it in here. I always joke with my daughter, because I tell her she would do really good at Hobby Lobby, because we know the ins and outs of of Hobby Lobby. So, and actually we could still use this once I cut this out. So do you guys ever pack a shoebox? I've been doing this for years. I used to kind of do it at my work, and it was pretty fun doing it there too. Like you could either collect shoe boxes or have people contribute items and then just stick them in the shoe boxes. I've done them both ways, you know, but it's one of our Christmas traditions that we do. So yeah, so I'm just going to put this in here as a way of kind of documenting what we did. And actually, I may end up having to do like a little tip-in or something to write my journaling, because I created this page. I don't know if you guys, I kind of posted it on Instagram and Facebook, that it was just it was a fun little page that I put together, because I am dreaming of sweater weather. And so yeah. And then my Home Depot, because I bought pink paint. So I'm just going to cut this out. Now, I have run into issues. It just really depends. I don't know, that some of these receipts will fade. So a lot of times what I'll do is I'll make a copy of it and put it in my journal. And that seems to sometimes help. But like I said, not all receipts do it, but some of them do. Because I've stuck receipts in there like on trips and stuff, and then they just fade away. These are some samples that I picked up of pink, because you know, I'm loving pink, always have, kind of. So I wanted to pick some of these up, and not only just to look at them, kind of like pick my pink color, because I've been painting a lot of things in my house pink, but also to kind of I can use them in my journal. Sometimes, you know, if you're at the paint section, I don't go into Home Depot that much, but Hobby Lobby didn't have any pink paint that I wanted, and so yeah, I picked those up just to have on hand. I bought a new pair of Vans, so I always add this in, and I need to, probably what I'll do too, I didn't have a picture, I'll take a picture of the next time I wear the new those shoes, and just post that picture in here, because it's kind of fun to see, you know, what are you buying for fashion? What are you wearing for you know, for what are you wearing? What are you paying for it? You know, I think that's so interesting, you know. So, and then this is a receipt for how expensive our butane was, or not butane, gas. We get a propane tank. So I put that in here because I wanted to keep that as a memory of how expensive things are. So, that's why, I know, and a lot of times I'm like, you guys, it's a tank, and so, I mean, it'll last us a while, right? But man, it hurts to get it filled up. It's like, ouch, you know. Where's some washi? So, here we go. This will work perfectly. I love this washi, but fine in the beginning because it's almost like stamped. It's actually cut, like made stamp wise. It was in one of the kits that we had, but sometimes to find the beginning and the end is challenging because it all has those grooves in it. And I actually, my great aunt saved, and a couple of my grandparents too, but my great aunt, I was given a box of stuff, and she saved like her receipt books and stuff, and it's just interesting to see what they paid for things, and how she budgeted, and so it's always fun and interesting to do that. I'm just going to trim that off of there a little bit. Okay, so I put in this tip in. And I probably didn't have to put on the back side, but I already did it, so that's that. So I'll come in here and maybe I'll probably add like a journaling, maybe something that not so bright, but maybe, and then I will journal out my day on that. So I definitely like to save receipts and things. Put my dog thingy in, and then let's see here. Okay, so. I wanted to play around with that tag we made in the last video because I decorated, again, I kind of like to show different decorations that I'm doing around the house. And I found my little sponges, you guys, so I can do my trim on the edge a lot better. You can still use your stamp pad, but I have a feeling I'm going to be using quite a bit of this black ink around Halloween. So okay. Let's see, are we going to have this stick out like I had wanted to do it earlier? I think so. So we're going to start it. I'm not going to cover up that top part. There we go. Yay! I love when you start adding all the little things in there to make it fluffy and stick out and creative. Okay, so where's my picture that I had? Oh, here it is. So yeah, so I added, that was, these cute, you guys. I love candy corn. So just everything. I mean, I don't necessarily eat it. I mean, it's okay. It's very sweet. My teeth don't like it. But I love the whole concept of adding candy corn into things for like cuteness. And so anyway, I took a picture of that, and just to show, because I think it's important to do, I mean, we take pictures of our trees and things like that, but I also like to do different pictures of simple decorations that we do around the house. Lots of little candy corns on here. There we go. Not a whole lot went on that day. I was looking, a lot of times I'll kind of look at my 3 things that I like to look at when I'm trying to, if I'm like looking back through the week to see what happened when I get to journaling. I'll look at text messages, because that's always important, and phone calls, because a lot of times my son will call, and I always like to make sure that I do document that. And so I'll look at phone calls, look at text messages, look at photos, and look at my calendar, look at my planner. And so a lot of times that will help. I want to staple this in, but I think my stapler's in the other room. So yeah, so I will, I'll kind of add those different, look at those different things when I'm looking back to see what's going on. I actually was making, I had, I don't know if Eunice with Little Craft Plays had an event, a retreat this weekend, and so at the Glampin' Inn, and I had made they're called Little Pocket Pals, and I've been doing them for a lot of little retreats. I thought they might be kind of fun to even add to my shop, but I got the idea from Pocket Journal Pam. She does amazing art too, and she this might be kind of, because I want to kind of explain what that is. I might put a little tag in here explaining what the Pocket Pals, because it's kind of like a new thing I've been testing out. But you basically can take the little girl out and put her in your journals and planners or anything like that. So I'm going to go ahead and stick a tag in there so I can remember to talk about her. Plus these are cute little pockets too that you can add things to. Okay. Oh, let's add the date. So that was Wednesday, Thursday. And like on this one, I don't, I would probably put like Mum Season, and then as titles, let's see here, Wednesday, Thursday. Thursday the 8th. Is that right? I always like to double check, because even though you're putting it together, I have a tendency to get off. Let's see here. Thursday, yep, the 8th. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So now we are into Friday, which was all about Mum Season again, right? So I wanted to add this again, Homecoming, to the page. Again, I thought I brought my tiny stapler in here. I thought I did have it, but I don't see it in front of me right now. So we'll staple those in. For this little page, remember how we talked about whenever I put this together, I just said, oh, I don't know what I'm going to put in here. I'm going to add a picture of Brazos with her tuba. And yes, she's got her little mum section here that I have pictures of. I'm going to put her in here. And we're going to add sparkles because she is sparkly in my eyes. She may be like, Mom. And I'm doing purple because purple is their color. And let's see if this is going to fit in here. Oh yeah, perfect. Okay. And then make sure she lines up. I'll put her in the middle there. Perfect, perfect. Okay. And actually, we now have to go on, ever since like COVID, we have to go on and buy our tickets online, which I don't have a problem with, but I'll print those tickets out too. And that way I'll just print them out and add them to this page as well. There, now. Glitter, you guys. Yay. Yay for glitter. Not everybody loves glitter. I love glitter. I used this before, but I think I just opened it up. Let's just do that. My hands are kind of, let's see if we can get this to cooperate with this here. And then what's nice about this tip-in is that, yeah, I'm going to be definitely picture loaded, but I have this little tip-in where I can add some fun. Let's see if I can get the glitter to go up. Yeah, there we go. Now, it may not stay there. Let's see. But then again, it might. So yeah, just a little bit goes a long way. Now she's got a little shaker card. I have some stars too somewhere, you guys. Where did I see those? I just saw those. I'm going to have to add some stars, so I'm not going to seal it yet. Definitely. Okay, so we're going to add some stars later, so I'm going to wait to seal that up. But let's add some purple over here to, oh, I gotta remember I'm putting my ribbon in over there too. I'm gonna add my ribbon once I get my stapler in. I'm gonna go just like that. And so we'll put the date, Friday. I feel like I need something else on there. Some kind of other background. Let's see what we got here. This isn't really... You know what? They are gold. Here's a strip of gold I could add. That might add a little bit of... That purple is just too bland, you know, it needs something. So I'll just add this piece of gold ribbon. Across there like that. I do feel like I'm truly, truly blessed. That doesn't really go with... And like I said, it doesn't have to go, you know. It doesn't have to go. We could do it. Because, I mean, you know what? I am blessed. And I want to put it on there. So we're going to go for it. Okay. Put blessed. And then... we're going to add the date. Okay, so it was Friday. Oh, I already picked a Friday off. Put this one back. Friday, the 9th. Okay, so we have pictures that I'm going to work with on that. Ooh, let's move that over side. I'm going to put pictures in here like this. I think I'm only going to choose one and put the other one in my other journal or somewhere, maybe in her journal. I'm kind of keeping a scrapbook for her too, it's not started, you guys. It has everything in a pile. I just need to get, I'm just going to put it in some sleeves and a thing for her, so I need to work on that. Let's see here. What other things do I have that's ephemera wise that I was going to add? Oh, just little dude here. He got a new toy. That's right, here it is. It's this big piece of cardboard, but it's right. We don't want to put a big piece of cardboard in there. Sometimes these things come apart. But we have a story with our toy. So I went when I had to go get the additional mum stuff. She had I went next door, which is Home Goods, or in the same shopping center. But I was like, oh, you know, I haven't bought Pooh a toy in a while, so excuse me. So I'm gonna buy him a toy. One, he loves this little carrot, right? He has a little carrot toy, which is adorable. And he carries around, so he likes little toys, right? Because he's kind of a little mouth dog. And so I went and got him a toy, and when I came home I said, oh, I got a surprise for you. Let's dig in the bag. And he likes to put his nose in all the bags anyways when I get home, but I thought it would be really fun because I would actually have like a little treat for him. And I did not have it. And you guys, I did not buy a whole lot there. And I was like, what happened? So I called the store and they were like, oh yeah, you left it behind. And I was like, I don't know how it happened because I bought a coffee mug. I bought a notepad, some napkins. Oh, a couple things for the kitchen, like kitchen towels, and then the chew toy, right? I mean, that. So anyway, long story short, and 5 days later, I'm still telling the story. I went over there to pick it up on Saturday, and she brought it out in this huge bag, and I was like, why in the world would y'all, I don't know. I don't know what happened on it, but it sometimes I think they give me too many bags when I go. I need to start bringing in my other bag, like my to-go bag, and so I don't have to have all these bags. Anyway, not big of a story, but that's it. I just thought it was so sad because he was so excited. Like, it's like he knew, like, what I meant. Now, whether he did or not, I don't know. But I just was like, oh, I'm sorry, Bubbies. So I had to give him a treat instead, which I'm sure he was not heartbroken over that. But I had to take a picture with the doggo and his little toy. He loves his little donuts. He likes it when you try to take it, like, you know, you act like it's yours. Anyway, I know. A little bit crazy about the dude. Okay, so I'm going to say boo. Just add a few stickers. And again, I'll come in here and finish this page up because I have a couple more pictures I know I need to add on here. I did, this was, I don't know whether I want to go into 2 days or if I just kind of make this like my Saturday. And then maybe this is my Sunday. I may do that because it's kind of overlapped. Because I do want to, I have a lot to talk about on this page. Because I did go see my friends over at Eunice and them. She had that show, and so the swag that I was just talking about earlier, I went and dropped some tacos off for them. Well, I had to go drop my swag off, and Paula asked if I would pick up some tacos, and I was like, heck yeah, I'll do that. So that's what's so cool about living close to that and being able to just drop in and say hi to, you know, my crafty friends. So it's always so fun. Okay. And we can always come in here and add some markers, you know, to the background here. I think this marker's had its better days. Oh yeah, this is better. And then I can always come in here and add, if I wanted to, because I have the 11th written up here, so to stay in the groove with everything, that's today, 9/11. Yeah. I know, I was thinking about that because, you know, we were fortunate enough to go to New York. I know I've talked about it if you've been here a while, and it really, wow, it put everything back into perspective. It's like, you know, I guess because we lived through it, it's kind of like maybe even, I don't know, it's just really sad. But our guide even was like saying, you know, this is going to be sad, but it's definitely, you know, we went to the memorial and it was amazing. It really was. But, okay, Friday, Saturday. And just being there, like imagining, like being there when it happened, I just can't, it's just so unbelievable. It's just, wow. Okay, Saturday the 10th, so we're going to put that here. Little guy in his donut. Okay, so like I said, we can, this is just one more phasing that I like to do in the, you know, as I progress, as I do it in stages here. And I think that's all my ephemera. I wanted to kind of show me just, you know, having a play day, having some fun here, just to give you guys some ideas. That's done. You know what might be kind of neat? Like I said, I could play all day, you guys. I love journaling. I love it. I love it. I might go even have some, like, some sparkle pens. Those are on my caddy too in there. And go around, like, add some sparkles on the... I'm just curious. Let's do this one more time. You know, glitter, it's going to get stuck. So I have a feeling it's going to get stuck on this anyway. So, but it just adds a little bit of sparkle. And so, yeah, we'll finish that up in there. So yeah, you guys, so that's just kind of gives you an idea of picking up things as you go along, saving. I could have torn this little guy off too. But saving things as you, saving things as you go through. I was just kind of looking to see if I had some additional stickers. I know I have some little doggo stickers that I'll find and add on there. I have these little guys here, but anyway, so yeah, just picking up things as you go along and add them to your journal, add them as tip-ins, add them as glue-ins, just wherever they can go. Alright, you guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.